What's up everybody, my name is Jerry, thanks for tuning in. So as you know from our first vlog, we're doing it. We sold our house in Canada and we are moving to Mexico. And wow, the reactions have been all over the place. Some people are cheering us on saying that's amazing, and others are on the other hand are calling us crazy, saying it takes a lot of balls to pull this off. And honestly, I get it. Moving abroad sounds huge, but for us, it's not as wild as it seems. Today I want to talk about why this move isn't some insane leap into the unknown, but why it's exciting instead of scary, and maybe even convince you that big changes like this isn't as big as a deal people might think. So let's get into it. First off, I've done stuff like this before. I've uprooted my life, chased new horizons, and yeah, it's always a bit of a rush, but I'm not big on conformity. Staying in one place, doing the same thing forever, that's not really me. Big changes, they're my fuel. They give me something to look forward to. And you know, one of the biggest reasons my wife and I are packing up and moving from Toronto to Playa del Carmen is something I think a lot of parents can relate to. They want time with their kids. They're growing up so fast, practically sprinting towards adolescence, and we've realized that the window where they want to hang out with us is actually closing super fast. Soon they'll be off with their friends, rolling their eyes at how uncool we are, which I'm sure a lot of you guys can already relate to, but we don't want to let that time slip away. In Toronto, it's like we're stuck on this hamster wheel. We work, we pay bills, we do more work, just trying to keep up all the time. Moving to Mexico is our way of hitting the brakes on the rat race. It's about getting our freedom back and our time back so we can be there for the messy breakfast and the spontaneous beach days and all those little moments that turn into stories that we'll tell forever. We want to watch them grow, not from the sidelines, but be present, be there with them, and not be distracted by the grind or the day-to-days or being on our phones all the time and seeing what other people are doing. Now, let's talk about the move itself. Mexico is not some far-off mystery land. It's our neighbor. It's just a short flight away from Canada. People visit all the time. It's got vibrant culture, amazing food. Seriously, tacos alone are worth it. It's got affordable living and a pace of life that feels freer somehow. And let's talk about the cost of living because that's a huge piece of this puzzle. Toronto's incredible, but it's no secret that it's pricey. Rent or mortgage here can swallow half of your income before you even blink. Groceries, a weekly shop here feels like a luxury splurge. Avocados might as well come with a golden sticker. Eating out with the family or taking kids on an activity, well, that's another chunk gone. Now compare that to Playa del Carmen. We're looking at renting a family-sized place, think 3 bedrooms, close to the beach, for a fraction of what we pay in Toronto. Groceries are so much more affordable there. Fresh fruit, veggies, and seafood from local markets that don't break the bank. Entertainment's also a steal, and beach days are free. And even outings like visiting cenotes or grabbing tacos are budget friendly. This isn't just about saving money. It's about stretching what we have so we can work less, live more, and build a financial cushion to support the life we want to live. There's internet, grocery stores, healthcare. It's modern life with a twist. Sure, there's paperwork, visas, packing, figuring out where the best tortillas are, but it's all doable. Thousands of expats from Canada and the US already live there. If they can handle it, so can we. But here's the thing that people get hung up on. It's the what ifs. What if it goes wrong? What if we hate it? What if we miss home? Yeah, I'm sure all those are real questions, but guess what? You can ask those about literally anything in life. Starting a new job, buying a house, or even staying put. Life's full of what ifs no matter where you are. The difference is moving to Mexico feels bigger because it's less common. People stay in their comfort zone, so when you step out, it looks like a high wire act. But it's not, it's just a choice. And if it doesn't work out, well, we can always come back. It's not permanent unless you want it to be. This year, I'm turning 40 and it hit me hard. Not in a bad way, but in a reflective way. My wife's been on the same wavelength too. In North America, the default is to grind until you're 60 or 65 and maybe you've saved enough to retire. But why wait that long is what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'll never work again because that's not me. I always have to have a project or something to tinker on. But I don't want to be chained to a 9-to-5 anymore just to pay the bills. Moving to Mexico is our way of retiring from that script now. With the lower cost of living, our savings go further and we can explore ways to earn income on our terms. Maybe it's a passion project or a small online gig or something creative that we've always wanted to do. It's financial freedom, yes, but it's bigger than that. It's actually life freedom. We want to design our days around what lights us up, whether it be family, travel, maybe even just sitting on the porch with a good book. Turning 40 has us asking, what is all this for? And for us, it's not about climbing the ladder anymore. It's about stepping off to live the life that we want to live on our terms. So why is this not a big deal? Because it's not about being fearless, it's about being curious. We're not just running away from Canada, we're running towards something. Playa del Carmen isn't just a dot on the map, it's a whole new world for us and the kids. They'll pick up Spanish, not from a textbook, but from playing with local kids and friends, and they'll grow up with this incredible mix of cultures, tacos one day, Mayan ruins the next. For us, it's also a reset. After years of the same routine, we're craving new experiences. Learning the language, tasting the food, figuring out the rhythm of life there. It's a little scary, sure, but it's also super exciting. We're handing ourselves and our kids a front row seat to a broader, richer life. a new view, a new rhythm, a chance to learn Spanish, or butchering it while I try, which I'm sure I'm gonna be filming for you guys. And the logistics of it all, they're just steps. Researching the cost of living, which is way cheaper over there, by the way, than Canada. And finding a place to live is super easy when you have Facebook Marketplace, Airbnb, or Vrbo, for example. And even making friends. There's tons of expats and everybody has common ground there, which is an easy icebreaker to connect and make new friends over there. So it's like planning any other move in your life, but except the weather is just better in Mexico. Look, I'm not saying that everyone should pack up and move abroad. That's not the point. What I'm saying is don't let the size of the change scare you off. Whether it's a new country or just a new chapter, people told me that this takes guts, but I think it just takes a spark. For us, Mexico is that spark. And if you're watching this, feeling stuck or itching for something more, maybe your spark is out there too. It doesn't have to be Mexico, but it could be anything that shakes up the old routine. So that's the vibe. We're moving to Mexico and it's exciting, not crazy. I'll keep you guys posted. Expect vlogs regularly about the chaos, the wins, and probably me failing at speaking Spanish for the first little bit, which I'm sure is gonna be pretty comical. If you've got questions about the move or your own big leaps, drop them below. Subscribe if you wanna see how this unfolds, and hey, maybe I'll see some of you guys in Mexico. So until then, embrace the changes that call you. It's not as big of a deal as it looks. And until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.